Yesterday, I finally finished a sketchbook, and for the first time ever, I'll be making a sketchbook tour. As you can see, the cover page is very messy, only because I wanted to allow myself complete freedom when it comes to filling the sketchbook. I didn't really want to limit myself. In a sense, I treat sketchbooks like a playground instead of a professional work environment. That's right. So I started the sketchbook in 2017, but I did stop using it for a while, and in the meantime completed 1 or 2 sketchbooks. So the first page is just filled with inspirational quotes. For a while I had this obsession with geometric shapes and filling them in with ink. So that's exactly what I did here. Oddly enough, this is my favorite page, although it doesn't look like there's much to it. Yeah, this is just a cringy page. You're not even gonna look at that.
It goes upside down.
No, I did that on purpose. I really didn't know what to do at all when it came to this page. I just looked up a flower, painted it, chose random colors, and it somehow worked out. I think I would like to work more with this pinkish gray color scheme more. This was for a class project, so I decided to brainstorm in here. This was also part of another class project. This I scanned and then I put them at the corner of each page, which looked quite nice. So I was brainstorming for a 3D project, which actually never happened, although I did buy the supplies, so maybe sometime in the future I'll get back to this. I found that flowers are usually my go-to when I don't know what to do in my sketchbook. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot about this page. I really didn't know what to do. Yeah, okay, let's just move on. In order to recover from that page, I decided to paint roses here way later on. It's not really my habit to fill the back pages of my sketchbooks, so I went back later on these empty pages and just filled them up. This was also part of a school project. Okay, more cringy quotes. We'll just move on. Here I was brainstorming for an art project, which I did actually make, and this is generally what my thumbnails look like, because I usually know what I want to do. I just draw some weird stuff and add notes so that I don't forget. Like, that's the only purpose of my thumbnails usually. And YouTube recommended me some videos on design, so I decided to take some notes. Oh my god, I promise my sketchbook gets better. Towards the end, it gets much better, I promise. Here I didn't complete this, I was going to, but I got over it fairly quickly. Again, more studies about design. And in here, we have a train station. I almost forgot its name. Next page, please. And I agree, we're going to move on. Seems I've taped some pages together. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything important in there, so if you're not barefoot, then you're over. Okay, we're just... I'm so embarrassed right now. Oh, this page has my research about a fairly controversial topic, so I might end up just blurring this up. And this is where I finally got back to the sketchbook. So hopefully from here on, I will be less embarrassed. Let's go. I want to loosen up my wrist, so I just ended up doing some scribbles on the paper. I've seen so many people do this where they paint a blob and then they make faces, and I think it looks super cool, so I decided to give it a shot. I wanted to make this dude a broccoli, but I didn't, so good for me. Yeah, okay, so for from here on, I started following more tutorials, trying to use watercolors in a different way than what I'm used to. All these tutorials, whatever I followed, will all be in the link in the description. Will be linked in the description below. There we go. Yeah, I really want to paint skies. I really want to figure them out. Skies and water. So in this sketchbook, you will see a lot of those, at least from here on. But look. Like, do you see how this is kind of messy? I'm still trying to figure it out. And look at this. I'm so proud of this. I'm so happy. This we're not going to talk about. One of my favorite artists, kelogsloops, he makes beautiful, stunning art pieces with these beautiful waves. And he had a tutorial on it, so of course I had to follow. And I think it turned out fairly nicely. I didn't know what to do again, so I just drew and painted flowers. This, I was trying to look at some color combinations for a future art piece, which I'm still working on, so hopefully that will be finished soon. I have a video of this up on my channel, so if you'd like to watch that, you can also do so. Yeah, I'm trying to still find out a good way to paint skies and watercolors. I don't think I'm still there yet, but I will get there soon. I decided to follow more tutorials. As you can see, I think here I was a bit more closer to those clouds, but still not there. More clouds. I kind of like this, although the clouds are not very obvious. I think it looks cool. Yeah, I wanted to study some faces because I was kind of getting tired of painting clouds. And then I really had no idea what to do, so I just decided to fill a page with things that start with the letter A. Yeah, so with the things that have been happening in the world, especially in America, you know, you can't help but be upset. And yeah, I just decided to, I think the piece speaks for itself, but the racism, the injustice, the murders, yeah, it was very unsettling and upsetting. So I didn't feel comfortable painting sunshine and flowers next to an important issue, so I just painted it black. And then here, yeah, just some more flowers when I just don't know what to do. That's what I do. My younger brother, a couple months back, just drew in my sketchbook and I left it. I think it's cute, so. And my last page, more watercolor skies here. Yeah, it's just notes on my school related stuff. My next video is hopefully going to be starting my new sketchbook, so please look out for that. And lastly, take care.